Alright, where are we at here? Go for the fragment piece. Monokuma's laying snag a little before, but figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
I just found something. What is it?
Huh?
It's what?
Hmm.
A bomb is one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
Bomb? That bomb went missing. Doubt about that, the fragments I found in the garden. Fragments near the dead body of the shootable section of the temple. Everything else I can think of, all the thing now is Kyoko's room. Head back to the garden and ask to buy Akuya. Heading back to the garden. Ask to buy Akuya. Try to leave. Keys, please. Can you go soon, Daikoya?
Let's go.
Come check out Kyoko's room, right? Alright, well, let's go. Daikoya walked off without a glance. We're definitely on the way to the dorm. I don't like it for myself, and that's Daikoya. What does it do? Well, then here we go. Gotta cancel it into the keyhole and then click. And it opened. Okay, thanks. This is Kyoko's room. Something on the table. It's a wooden decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? It's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use the one for the lockers. Use them for the lockers. Wouldn't know I'd never gone to a public bathhouse. Doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly
But if it is
possible.
I know where it unlocks. As do I. Really what? Unless I'm mistaken. Pretty sure I saw something like that in the dojo that I might go to. The dojo. Wood block key. It's a chair. No matter what, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following it are every move. Absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? Here's our bed. Is anything interesting here? At least not as far as the kid is concerned. Here's the bathroom. There are articles hanging out to dry. I better not look inside.
What?
What do they come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular, just thought we might find some kind of clue here. That might help us understand Kyo.
Come on.
Can't be serious, that's why you made me take time out of my search to come. Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Truly, if something more concrete, something to give us some sort of decoration or direction here. Oh, I know. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. What's this?
It's true.
Literally the symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it. Something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me and said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. Oh, okay. Open the envelope and look inside. It's now a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all this was in there. Yeah, looks like it. Under the sheets, what could it be? Something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but I lifted up the sheets. What's this? Found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class number 78 student registry. Merkuro Ikusaba.
I see.
This would be Merkuro Ikusaba's profile. Like it. Probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room, along with the key. God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you it was a key and blank, that's it. Must be the blank that Monokim was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. No time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Oh, okay. Made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profiles sheet. Name Merkuro Ikusaba. Sex female. Ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. Showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing it for military magazines. This before entering middle school, when while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. Intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. Revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. Insisted that she had been kidnapped, that she received the battle training of her own volition. However, she would never reveal why she decided to return home when she did. Merkuro Ikusaba's profile had been added to the Truth Bowl section of your handbook. Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group? This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in is like a completely different dimension. Like one non-fiction and the other sci-fi. No way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things as just an ordinary person, but then
I see.
never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Oh, you recognize it?
Naturally.
Fenrir Mercenary Group is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. They do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. All part of the world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says the Fenrir has already.
Found it.
Whoa, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. Ah, it's you?
What?
What have you got in your pretty little hand there?
What?
Oh, you found her profile? So, what if we did?
Hey.
Don't forget on me, I'm not gonna hold it against you or
now.
anything. In case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? Who I can forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. You know, they'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour her. Bears are omnivores, you know.
What?
Rule violations are really so unforgivable. Quite adamant about the regulations of yours. Of course, I am a proper school life is built on dedication, organization, and order. Which is why even I, as a school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely, I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting. Not the one writing all the rules, they're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? Thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
You all first got together in the main hall, back when there were 15 people there, right? I think the first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. A misunderstanding, are you saying?
in other words.
There weren't actually 15 of you.
Yes,
The
indeed.
number of students taking part in this killing game is actually 16. 16 then.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
16th student, Mikuro Ikusaba. She's part of the school life. She's the one making all the regulations. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Why?
Huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh well, because... Like I told you, the killing game is really popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. Since we got so many viewers now, I wanted the page, make sure everyone's on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Makes sense?
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at this sneaky Miss Kirigiri. I'm going to share a little secret with you. Seriously?
Hey.
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out, all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but... Wears them cover up a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? So, I mean, it's not the Fenrir symbol. Okay, now that's all you get. Ah ha 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 ha. Kyoko wears her gloves to cover a bunch of scars. Wait, so on the back of her hand. A tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars. Which means... There's fake nails on the corpse. Thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. Not tarp. His trap.
Such
God
ignorance.
must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? 16 students, right? Which means Mikuro was a student here.
That's right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mikuro was the one creating the rules of the game. But why would he tell us that? Why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so that there wouldn't be any complaints later. The mere fact that he said that proves that Mikuro was connected to the case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of the 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mikuro was related to the case. Yes.
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? Explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she were a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mercuro is the killer. She killed Kyoko. Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? Exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
Based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mercuro Kusaba isn't the culprit. What makes you say that? But Mercuro, the ultimate despair, was a mastermind's true identity. If that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So, in other words,
Mercuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense than to assume that Mercuro isn't the culprit. But that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mercuro and come to their own conclusion. That should make sense to me. The way you say it definitely does seem possible, but if that really were true, Mercuro isn't the killer, then who is? I believe our work here is finished. Move on. I'm sure there are other places in the investigation. Find out if the key and the dojo really are connected.
let's go.
Well, are you coming? Wooden lockers here. The way they use wood block keys, just like those super traditional public bathhouses. They were found in Kyoko's room. It really does go to one of the lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right? Yes, I know how to look at a 6 and match a 6.
Very strange.
That's the one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? Probably use the key we found in the locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. Took out the wood block key and inserted it into the locker's middle lock and click. Locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. Arrows in here? There's like 10 arrows in total. They're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Titanium arrows have been added to the truthful section of your handbook. Something else inside the locker? So why did that ball of duct tape? I wonder what this was used for. Is that a bloodstain?
I see.
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. Duct tape is related to the case somehow. But how could it possibly be involved? But duct tape has been added to the truthful section of your handbook. That's all the locker has to offer for now. Something wrong?
Very strange.
Very odd, don't you think? Locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps by Akoya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. What next location?
What?
So something we need to look into. Do more research in Fenrir. Mercenary group that Mercury was a part of. But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious we were in the school? Where would you go to do research on something? The library, come on man. The archive. That's right, the archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins, let's hurry. I believe there was a file related to the Fenrir somewhere over here. While Akoya seemed to know the archive with the back of his hand, he went straight to the shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. Quickly returned with a file in hand.
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? Is this? I didn't get all the way to high school without learning a single word of French. Pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever, I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. Claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into the enemy. They have been involved in countless mercenary battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them quiet. They keep them from revealing the many state secrets they've acquired. Some, however, believe there was a mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So did anything jump out to you? Maybe your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it. Something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right, it said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad. Yeah, tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere in the body. Yes, I'm aware. You gotta beat it over the stinking butt head. What? You got a tattoo of Fenrir? This mean? Mercurio Ikusaba's profile has been updated to the Truth Bowl section of your handbook. Ninamimang?
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
And the time has come. All we need now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial. We will be leaving partly through this trial. It seemed like that. Let's go. I don't think we're going to finish the trial tonight. It's like an hour and a half long, typically. Well, by Koya and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure this out by this point? Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together, just the two of you? What, are you jealous? Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking, embrace yourselves, you'll be here any second. Any second. Show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But stood there for a full 5 minutes waiting for something weird to happen. Then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again? What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or what? Jesus. Did I scare you?
Come on.
Man, explanation, why did you waste my time and make me wait like that?
Hmm?
What, I made you wait? Got it all backwards. You were the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words,
Waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here, now can we? Waiting for Kyoko. What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. Waiting for 10 minutes now, so it was okay if I punished the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. We heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey,
I'm here and no rules have been broken. Kyoko. Kyoko, you're still alive? No, that's a ghost. Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it in the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
It's okay that there is no particular penalty for being late. So I just want to point out, I am aware that there is like an ending. The game will end here if you choose one of the options. Or in this case, the class trial, or so I've heard. I am aware what you gotta choose. So,
is that
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts under the elevator, I'll be just one step ahead of you. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko. Really didn't die?
indeed?
Of course it didn't die. My god, I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? Because right now we gotta deal with a ghost. Told you stop talking?
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we discuss, we can do it during the trial. While never looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Master, away from me. I'll press the button. Good call, who knows what might happen to us if we take too long. I'll press the button.
But
Be happy when this trial is all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't tell myself I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used the key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So,
Correct.
went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. Second floor.
That's right.
Aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that.
Whew.
No idea a body has been discovered. When did you find out?
So,
Just now I finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. Took time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to the trial completely uninformed, can I? That's why you were late.
however,
Sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, that's why the key was, and that's what the key you found goes to?
wrong.
To be precise, not quite.
In other words,
Monokuma's secret tool which can open any lock in the school. What? Kyoko's account has been added to the Troop Bowl section of your handbook.
Just a second.
What are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We'll go over the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation. Half of me is like,
It would seem.
half of this is like, or half of me is like, we can probably finish this case. Other half is like, I do want to play some Elden Ring, but I'll see what happens. I'll see what I'm feeling when I get back. For her. Strange way to put it. That trial is important for everyone, right? And so why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
That's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I was overthinking what she said, right? Being the last one on the left, stepped into the elevator. And the door slid shut. Can't imagine ever getting used to mental pressure that comes from preparing for an execution. I didn't realize I was unpaused. The clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. Apparently, it will just take us to the other ending. Or it'll take us back on track if we choose the wrong ending. Doesn't really matter. Maybe we'll choose the wrong one, I'll save it right before. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. Stood there, silent and still. For an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. Dazzling lamp penetrated every depth of my eyes. It wasn't the illuminating light of hope. Blinding light of despair. Maybe we'll just save it here. Or we'll pause it here and I'll be right back. Ow.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Okay. Yeah, we'll just continue this in a minute.